Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This end of day report is for trading on Tuesday, April the 10th, 2018. And you're listening to yours truly, the Algo Capitalist. Jumping right into the charts, looking at the Bitcoin futures. Market tried to bounce up a little bit and it's getting smacked down. Pretty much, this is going to be par for the course until the markets in general start trending again. We're in a volatility environment where markets are not only range bound, but there's much volatility to be had. So expect all rallies to be sold in just about everything across the board. And until things change, that's going to be par for the course. Pulling up the daily chart, you get a better idea of how things have been shaping up. Every rally in this bear market is being sold as it should, just like all pullbacks in bull markets are bought. Rally, sold off. Rally, sold off. Rally, sold off. And this last attempt at a rally and now the beginning sell off is coming in the Bitcoin futures. All of the markets are no different. Looking at the Dow, and we're looking at the daily chart here, rally is sold off, 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 rally allowed to go 3 bars, sells off, rally allowed to go 2 bars, and so far we're looking like we're about to start selling off again. All right, so that's pretty much what it is. You know, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Nothing's happening, just a lot of choppiness in between and a very wide trading range. All right. No stop is wide enough in this type of an environment. So, for the most part, you're going to be on the sidelines. You're going to be placing orders and waiting for the market to come to you. And 9 times out of 10, it's not coming. The market is not coming to you. It's not ready to do jack. Looking at crude oil. Crude oil is trying to break out. It's trying to run here. So we'll see. I do believe it wants to go to 70. Going to need a good strong close this week to see that realization come true. And the market's going to need to close about $64.28. If it can do that, then it's going to open up that $70 door in the crude oil. Taking a look at bonds. All right. Looking at Berry bonds. Kumo cloud of death on the daily chart, which means consolidated market. It's been like that for several days in a row, trading in the cloud. Doesn't know what it wants to do just yet. It's trying to do a little something. It wants to turn bullish and break up out of the cloud and get back up to that 150. But until we get out of the cloud, it's not going to happen. Market appears to be well supported for this move off of the lows. We'll have to see if it can be sustained now that it's in the cloud. So this one is one that we've been watching intently, but it looks like the gas may be running out. You really can't trust the price action in the cloud, so even that could be a myth. It could come down here, close on you, make you think that the top is in, and then shoot right up and blast out to the top of the cloud. It's just how it is. The market's not moving until it moves. In other words. All right, let's take a look here at Nasdaq. Nasdaq 100. Here we go. Market entered into the Kumo cloud, but you got trend line resistance overhead here. So market's really having a problem with 67. All right, around 66.98 to the 67 mark. Really having problems here. That's a strong resistance, and it's in the Kumo cloud. So the market's going to have to do a lot to power through that. And I just don't see that happening. I see the rally being sold. I think this market's ready to turn over, and it's going to take the Dow and S&P along with it. Now, taking a look at Facebook, which has been in the news all day, as Mr. Zuckerberg has been testifying on Capitol Hill before Congress. Looks like the market liked it. Market rallied up today. But likewise, on the daily chart, though, this Facebook is in a bear market and has been in a bear market for some time now, with gaps along the way and pointers. I do believe that if the market can get back up to the 170, 124 overhead resistance, the rally will be sold again. Yeah, I know what you're going to say. Well, there's this gap here that needs to be filled. Yeah, you're right. At some point, it will be filled. But whether or not this thing is going to get up and clicking again, it's going to take a lot to change this and to move this mountain on the daily chart. Looking at the weekly chart, you're in the Kumo cloud. Market's trying to come out of that cloud, and it's hitting his head now on the trend line resistance of 165.52. All right, this old trend line support has now become resistance on the weekly chart, and Facebook is in trouble from a price action perspective. I know you got this gap here that you got to contend with, but is it going to come up here and try to fill it and then the rally gets sold? Don't know how much longer the rally is going to run, but it is having a problem right here. Next overhead resistance from here is going to be 172.24. So it has some strong resistance along the way. And yes, there is technical damage on the chart in a big way. Momentum has crashed all the way down. Market's trying to regain it. Needs to close above 163.85 this week to regain that momentum in the Facebook. Now let's take a look at gold. As you look at the gold chart, you have here on the weekly, the market's trying to power up here. You're still in a long range consolidated market. The market seems to be going absolutely nowhere fast. So we have to take all things into account. Here's the daily chart to give you a look at that. You can see a little bit better on the daily chart here, the rise from the support low. And all you need to do on the daily chart is close above 1339.10 and you'll be good to go. But you can see still here the old highs made back when, and the market is still caught in a trading range, in a zone. The zone, it's still trading in the zone from February the 14th, folks. All right, so nothing has happened since then. We're in April now. All right, almost 2 months, and the market has gone nowhere in 2 months. We're still trading in this range. Nothing has happened, folks. That's what kind of market environment we're in now. All right, the charts are showing you exactly what's going on. Looking at silver, silver is in the same thing. Market has gone nowhere. All right, it's still trading in the zone from February the 14th. Nothing has happened. We're still at the same price we were 2 months ago. Nothing is happening. All right, the markets are not getting up and going. They're not doing anything yet. Looking at the US dollar index, here you go. Still maintaining between the 89 and 91 handle. That's where you are. All right, still range, just staying afloat. Not too much going on here in the markets. Now, I know there's a lot going on the economic front with the trade wars and all that other stuff, and I'm here to tell you it doesn't mean a hill of beans. Markets are going to do what the markets are going to do, period. All right? I've been seeing all the collapse videos coming, everyone talking about the dollar collapsing, the bond market collapsing, collapse this and collapse that. I've already told you years ago there is no collapse. All right, if you have not watched the documentary, There Is No Collapse, you need to go ahead on my YouTube channel and do the knowledge to that. All right, you got to do the knowledge to that. Find out what's going on so you can understand it. And don't pay any attention to people talking about World War III and the dollar dying and the bonds dying and the stock market dying and everything's dying and death. No, you're going to want to be encouraged. You're going to want to do things that encourage you, not discourage you, especially in this time, all right? Don't allow prosperity to pass you by because you've been allowing yourself to be bombarded with all sorts of negativity and negative commentary, all right? Just because something is in a bear market, it doesn't mean crash and collapse. All right. Markets go in trends and consolidation periods. They go from bull markets to bear markets to consolidated markets, and then back to bull markets and bear markets and consolidated markets. All right. Those are the three type of markets you got: bull market, bear market, consolidated market. That's it. Okay. So when you're consolidated and range bound, it is what it is. You can try to get in there and day trade, a little bit, make a couple $100 if you can. But chances are you're wasting your time. It's not going to happen. All right, it's just not going to happen. Range bound markets are designed to do one thing and one thing only: churn and burn you. All right, there's nothing you can do. All right, you got to wait for the trends to develop. And when they do, you hop on board and you make your coins. When the markets are consolidated like this, there's not a whole lot you can do. All right, you'll get some good signals to sell rallies. You can do that. Okay, that's how you trade consolidated markets. You sell rallies. That's it. All right, that's the key. Sell rallies. All consolidated markets, you sell rallies. Find a rally and sell it. That's it. That's all I can tell you. And even as we're talking, look, the Dow is down 72 points. All right, what happened today? Rally. What's happening right now? Selling the rally. All right, that's what it is, folks. Okay, it's not rocket science. I mean, it can be, but at the end of the day, it's not. It's very simple. Simple rules. You just have to be disciplined to do them. And most people aren't disciplined. That's why most people lose money. It's just how it is. All right. So with that being said, remember postwavetrading.com. Come take the challenge. All right. Go through the study course. Grasp the material so that you know how this thing works called Wall Street. Learn how to make money in the commodities markets, in the forex markets, in the cryptocurrency markets, in the stock market. All right, even using options. Learn how to trade options. Learn how to do this thing. All right, you'd be surprised at how easy it can be once you grasp the material. All right, and it's not that difficult. You just need to learn how to read the artificial intelligence called the pulse wave price triggers. Once you learn the pulse wave system, trust and believe you'll be on your way to consistent trading profits. With that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. I'm the Agro Capitalist. I'll holler back. Peace.